Welcome to the course on computer programming. In this video, we'll be discussing how to find the solution of a quadratic equation using computer programming. So we have a quadratic equation ax squared plus bx plus c, and its solution is given by x is equal to minus b plus or minus root of b squared minus 4ac divided by 2a. So given three coefficients a, b and c, we need to find the solution x. So from this equation, we can see that the equation will have two solutions x1 and x2. Okay, this can be written as an expression in a computer program like this: minus b plus square root of b star b minus 4 star a star c divided by 2 star a. Similarly for x2. So if you look here, you can see that this b star minus 4ac, b star b minus 4ac is computed twice. So actually there is no need to compute it twice. We can just write what d is equal to b star b minus 4 star a star c and substitute this d here. So this d is actually what is called as discriminant. Based upon this discriminant, your solution for quadratic equation will appear in three ways. So suppose your discriminant is positive, then there are two distinct real roots. Okay, so that is the case here. So if your discriminant is greater than 0, then your roots will be calculated like this. If the discriminant is 0, then the two roots are equal. And if the discriminant is negative, then you will have two distinct complex roots. So if the discriminant is 0, then this term becomes 0. So your root will be equal to minus b plus 0 by 2a and minus b minus 0 by 2a. So you can write it as minus b divided by 2a. So when the discriminant is 0, you have only one solution, that is the two roots are equal, which is equal to minus b by 2a. And if the discriminant is negative, then you have two distinct complex roots. So how can we write the algorithm for this? So first we have start, then you have to read the three coefficients a, b and c. Then you will calculate the discriminant d is equal to b star b minus 4ac. Then what you are going to do? You will check whether the discriminant d is greater than 0. If it is greater than 0, then your roots are what? Your roots are real, which is given by minus b plus or minus square root of discriminant divided by 2a. So that is written here, minus b plus square root of d divided by 2 star a. And your second root x2 will be equal to minus b minus square root of d divided by 2 star a. Now if your discriminant is equal to 0, you have the same roots, x1 is equal to x2 is equal to minus b divided by 2 into a. And if d is less than 0, what you will have? You have two complex roots. So what is a complex root? It will have both real part and imaginary part. So the real part is given by minus b by 2a and imaginary part is given by square root of your negative of discriminant divided by 2 star a. This is because you will not be able to find out the square root of a negative number. Okay, so we already know that when the discriminant is negative, you have complex roots. So here the value of d is less than 0, that means d is negative. Okay, so when I write square root of minus d, what happens? you are actually finding out the square root of a positive number, right? Square root of minus d is finding out the square root of positive d, because your discriminant is already negative. Okay, so 2 minus your d will become positive. Okay, so you will find out the square root of negative d, then divide it by 2a, that is your imaginary part. Real part is minus b divided by 2a. Okay, then in your computer program there is no means to calculate this imaginary part. You will just print your real two complex roots, that is x1 is equal to real part plus I, in brackets you write the imaginary part, and x2 is equal to real part minus I imaginary part. That is, suppose your real part is equal to value is some 2, okay, and your imaginary part's value is some 3. Okay, so you have two roots. Okay, this is the real part, this is the imaginary part, so you have two roots. It will appear as 2 plus 3i and 2 minus 3i, or in this algorithm it will appear as 2 plus i3 and 2 minus i3. These are the two roots that I have. Okay, in computer you can just print this, you cannot calculate a value for this, you can just print this. How will you print this? You will print the real part followed by plus symbol or minus symbol. Okay, so if you are printing x1, you will be printing real part followed by the plus symbol followed by I followed by the imaginary part. And if you are printing x2, you will print the real part followed by negative symbol followed by I and followed by the imaginary part. So this is how we solve for a quadratic equation in a computer program. So remember, you have to put an else here. So how will we implement this as a program? So this is our algorithm. This is my program. So this is, I have the library header files. So you have hash include stdio.h. This is for our printf scanf functions. It is for input output header file. Then you have something called as math.h. This has to be included. So this math.h is required to use the square root function in our program. So it is a header file which includes a lot of mathematical functions. So if you want to use the square root function in your program, you will have to include math.h header file. Then I have the main function. Then I have to read the three variables or the three coefficients a, b and c. So I am declaring those three coefficients. Then it is actually not determinant, it is discriminant. Okay, so I have the discriminant here. Okay, I have declared a variable for discriminant, or I am writing it as determinant here. So declare a variable for the discriminant, then for the two roots r1 and r2, and also for the real part and imaginary part also I need two variables declared. Okay, now I will read the three coefficients a, b and c using percentage f symbol, because I have declared it as float, ampersand a, ampersand b, ampersand c. And what is my discriminant? Discriminant is b squared minus 4ac, that is what I am calculating here, b star b minus 4 star a star c. And if the discriminant is positive, that is if it is greater than 0, what I am doing? My root r1 is equal to minus b plus square root of discriminant divided by 2 star a. Okay, so this square root function, if you have to use it, you will have to include this math.h header file. And what is my second root? My second root is minus b minus square root of this discriminant divided by 2a. Then I will print the two roots. Roots are percentage f r1 comma r2. Okay, so just write it as percentage f, and determinant is positive, you are executing this block. Okay, if determinant is not positive, if determinant is 0, that is the case with this block. So else if determinant is equal to 0, both roots are same, it is given by minus b by 2a. So r1 is equal to r2 is equal to minus b divided by 2 star a, and you will print the roots are percentage of r1 comma r2. Now else, okay, this else means what? It is not greater than 0, it is not equal to 0. That means your discriminant is less than 0, that is, it is negative. In that case, you will have to find out the real part and imaginary part separately. So real part is equal to minus b divided by 2 star a. Imaginary part is equal to square root of negative of your discriminant, because already you know d discriminant is less than 0. So already it is negative. Okay, you cannot find out the square root of a negative number. So you have to make it positive. So you find out the negative of this term. So you have a positive term now. So you find out square root of negative of determinant divided by 2 star a. So these are the real and imaginary part. There is no way to compute the value of I, etc. So what you will do, you will just print the root. Okay. So you will print the root. Roots are percentage f plus percentage fi, and percentage f minus percentage fi. Okay. So you write here real comma imaginary. So here the real part will come plus percentage f. Here in this percentage you will have the imaginary part followed by I, and here for this percentage of you will have real followed by minus followed by imaginary part followed by I. Okay, so you are just printing this, you will not get the exact value, you are just printing these values. Okay, so suppose my coefficients are 2 comma 3 comma 4. Sorry, suppose my coefficients are 2.3, 4 and 5.6. Okay, so I will get the roots as minus 0.87 plus 1.30 I and minus 0.87 minus 1.30 I. So this is my real part, this is my imaginary part. Okay, I am just printing this. Okay, so this is how you find out the roots of a quadratic equation.